Welcome, everybody, to the Master Heart family. And you're going to absolutely love our time today that we're going to, I call it seeing the unseen. And you're going to see on how later on we'll literally you'll be able to start seeing the unseen and some of the things that you want. And when I say see, it's really experience with all of our senses. And anybody want to guess? And this is a trick question, but anybody want to guess how many senses we have?
More than five?
Yeah, there's more
Seven.
than five. Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
seven.
So well, there's we'll call it six, if you will. That so we have the five.
That's like
We smell, we taste, we see, we hear, we touch. Okay, and then the sixth one is the connection. You could call it your intuition. It's your communication with the divine, what might say God, whatever. And so when you hear like, oh, I have this gut feeling, that feeling, that's literally God, the divine, talking to you, guiding you. God, the divine, you've been guided, supported, and loved every moment of this lifetime and of your eternity. And we do that through our emotions. And so our spirit, if you will, is our emotions, also our breath, and it's all in that sixth sense thus. But the answer is we have 12. You're like, whoa, whoa. So where the heck did the other six come from? Yeah. And we're going to actually go through an exercise later on to be able to hear, and you can hear the outside world. Like right now, just think about what you're hearing. And so, it could be my voice, it might be a bird outside, whatever. And then when you go in, ask to hear what you want to hear. And now hear angels singing. Okay. Ooh. And hear the angelic voice of a child. And so we actually can create seeing, touching, hearing, smelling, and with our we talked about the sixth sense, on the sixth sense that, hey, I'm being communicated to. I can from the divine, and I can also communicate to. And so it's a two-way communication. Ask and you shall receive. And I like the dozen. Word dozen, it's a spiritual term. And for example, the 12 disciples. And so we have 12 senses. And as you continue to develop the six senses of what you want, so to smell what you want, to taste, to hear, and then be able to say what you want and tell the divine what you want, to stand tall, and to rise above that committee. In fact, Michelle Tanner, she wrote she has a newsletter that comes out every week, and she's actually sending that out to my folks and via email, and because she is very authentic and she talks about some of the things that I actually learned in getting my PhD in mental science, and one of those, like today, she talked about the law of correspondence, and what that is based on your inner reality, your fear, happiness, or whatever, your inner reality, your beliefs, that based on that's how you see the outside world. And so it's this correspondence of you're the creator of your life, no one else. And so each one of you are interpreting what I'm sharing with you right now a little bit differently. and you get to call it. You can either love it or not, your choice. And because everything is love, we're pure love. We come from a place of love. And I wanted to, so this idea about the sixth sense and that, God communicating, guiding us, but then the sixth sense of us asking God, Father, to do the work. Oh, I like that. And so I'll give you an example. Last Thursday was Halloween. And so I asked for Halloween just to be a magical experience for me. And I didn't have to get into the detail. I didn't have to figure out that God knows, the divine knows exactly how to make a magical Halloween for me, better than I could think of with my own conscious mind. And so I go to the divine, I tap into the divine, and I just say, hey, this is what I'd like. Just really a magical Halloween. So the first thing that happens is that was magical on Halloween. The first trick or treater that comes, who is it? An angel. I mean, come on. Like if that isn't like holy mackerel, I asked to have a magical time, and the first is a little cute little girl, and just she looks like an angel. She's got wings and everything, and she's an angel. But another experience that I shared that I want to share that I was able to experience and see just the amazing love and power that we each have. And it was from this very little girl. She was probably 3 years old. And she had an outfit where, I mean, I think the outfit was almost heavier than her. Okay. And I couldn't see her face at all. She was, I think like the hat was so heavy or whatever. And I don't know really what she wanted to be. But to me, she was the most loving person I've ever met. And here's why. That when she came to the door and her mom kind of helped her, to the door, and I had Ginny in front of me. So I was holding the front door open for Ginny. And I was in the house, just, a couple of inches in the house. And there was a little step that you had to step over in order to get into the house, like where I am. And so she has this little bag out, and Ginny hands her, some candy. And she comes up to Ginny, and she's again just so small. She just takes Ginny's one leg and just hugs it. And oh my God. And then she just hugs this. This is her way of saying thank you. And she didn't say a word. I didn't see her, nothing of that as I see her in her eyes. Our eyes never met. And then on her own now, she releases Ginny. And I can see her kind of using the wall as leverage to get up this little 3-inch step. And she gets up this 3-inch step. And she just, I mean, like a bear hug, if you will, for it wasn't a strong one, but it was with all her might. She just came up to my one leg and just hugged it in such appreciation, in such love. I mean, it just melted me. And this, folks, is what life is all about. The magic of life. Our committees have us out worrying about money or, worried about an argument or the election or whatever. And, this life has magical moments in it all the time. But the committee, for most, and not for most of you, but for most, the committee has them so preoccupied, they miss those moments. They're, interested in, well, Ginny, you get it, you get the door, and I'm gonna, whatever, watch his TV show or, whatever. We just have our priorities messed up, right? And it's like, wow, when we get really focused, that's why the joy shop is so important, to get focused on what you desire. Because as you start expanding your imagination and your creativity, that you're going to start seeing the magic happen. And that there's this whole other world there, that the law of correspondence, when you improve your inside world, you'll improve your outside world. And so your thoughts on that? Any thoughts?
It's true.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Beautiful, Melanie. Yeah, it's true.
It is true. And I've been struggling this past week with the committee, and I
Mhm.
know it. You
Yeah,
know, I know what is wrong. I know how to fix it, and I still let the committee just take over Friday, like just
yeah,
take where I was feeling terrible,
right,
terrible.
right.
The,
You're
the
feeling like
intrusive,
you don't want to even live.
exactly. That's how it was
Yeah,
on Friday. Hmm.
yeah. And know the good news. If if you are going through such contrast that is that bad, that the good you're going to have, the amazing life that your bright future holds, because see, most of us, and I don't think I've ever shared this with you, but most of us that are like on this Master Heart family and are with me, etc., that we have been through more contrast than most. And think about your life. Think about the contrast that you've had. And remember, you can only have a better life if you have contrast. And the more the contrast, the more lack of money and lack of relationships and whatever the lack and limitation, the more that is the day that you rise above your committee and walk with God. That's the day, baby, where the magic happens. Yeah. And we all have the power to do that. And so don't put a big charge into it. Shell, like, hey, on Friday, fucking committee got a hold of me.
Change your number.
We just laugh about it. We just lighten up about it. It's only
Mhm.
the committee. See, before we thought it was reality. We thought there's no choice. This is what's really happening. And the funny thing about your story on money that was in your newsletter is that actually the last 2 days had earned $700. And it's like, I mean, there's plenty of money. I mean, 350 a day, times 5 days, whatever, hey, that starts, adding up. And so, and and like I said, there's a bright future for all of us. And so don't get, just bless that and bless that Friday. And wow, the committee, look at how much it got, but I'm aware of it. See, you're halfway home now.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of the devil, if you will, the fear, the worry, the doubt, the complaining, the blame, the shame, the guilt, that I'm aware now that that it doesn't have to be the truth. It isn't the truth. It's fear, false evidence appearing real. And using another acronym for fear, face everything, baby, in our eyes. And you know what? Hey, I face you on the lack and everything, but I know there's plenty of money out there. In fact, I'll give you an example of that. This is another fun little story of mine that so Halloween's over on Thursday night. And like I try to have any reason in order to hop into the holiday season as quick as possible. Okay. And especially like Christmas and Santa and all of that stuff, decorations, and as Clark Griswold would say, exterior illumination. Okay, from Christmas Vacation. Okay. And so with my sons, so I have three boys, and every few years I will have a contest, and it's just a fun contest. And usually I send them a trophy, and there's always a first, second, and third place. And there's three sons, okay?
Pretty fair.
And um, and it's Santa, and so I do this through text, that we're doing this, and So I started on November 1st. Like I didn't, really even think about it. It's just like, this is how my life is. The magic starts happening. All of a sudden, I think in my joy shop on Friday morning, ooh, let's have a contest. Yeah, yeah, for exterior illumination. And then I went, actually, you know what I wanted? That we're going to judge it on three things: the amount of Christmas love and joy in the household, and then the exterior illumination, as well as the interior illumination. And I've been having fun with them already. I've been sending them that this is the Christmas of penguins. Again, this happened like 3 weeks ago. I'm in Italy, and all of a sudden I think, ooh, Christmas, how can I make it exciting? And so I've gotten them all kinds of stuff. Like, they kind of like are really upset with me sometimes on all this is that a few years ago, I sent them a nutcracker that was 6 feet tall. Okay. And a big, not inflatable, a big, heavy thing, and it played music. And the kids just love it. And like it's banging on a drum and stuff, and it's playing Christmas music. And the kids love turning it up. And then of course you got to store it for, whatever, 10, 11, months. And so their garages are filled with all my crap that I've sent them over the years. So I just asked for, yeah, help me to just create an amazing contest, this year. So first of all, part of the amazing is we're going to measure the amount of joy in your household, because that's really what I want them to focus on, right? And then interior, exterior illumination. And then I thought, wow, instead of giving them a trophy, they literally take out their trophies. I have it's probably a 5-foot trophy that I gave them. Now, here's the funny part of this. Well, I'll tell you the funny part of that. So I all of a sudden think, and so they got all these trophies in the house too, okay, and with Santa on the top, and they're the big winner, and whatever. And so all of a sudden I think, instead of a trophy, because I got too many of them, that I'm going to give them each. No, I'm gonna have a contest, and first prize gets $1,000. Second prize gets $500, and third prize gets $100. So I send that message out to them, and via text, and all the in-law, the daughter-in-laws, whatever, and and like I'm so excited, and they're all excited, and so one of my sons had his house just that day with the lights they put up professionally, the lights, and so they sent me a picture of it. And so I sent that picture out to everybody, and I said, well, here's our first, official entry. And, but we're going to have to deduct points because they have skeletons in the yard. They still had their Halloween stuff on. Now, the real kicker is that even though I told you first, second, and third, every year, Santa and the elves, they can't decide who's first. So everybody gets first place. There never is first, second, and third. Okay? But I always set it up as first, second, and third. And they're back and forth with me about all this, stuff. And so when I decided that first prize was $1,000, that means I needed to attract $3,000. This is Friday morning now. So I simply said, I'm going to attract $3,000 by Sunday, because I'll see one of the kids on Sunday. And so on Friday, someone Zells me $1,000 and just says, hey, the way you have helped me, that I just wanted to pay back. And I actually gave them a free session and offered them a few things, and like the Joy Shop and whatever, and just to kind of get them on their way. And out of the blue, Zells, I get $1,000. So there's $1,000. Then I'm going through, and for whatever reason, I am organizing my sock drawer. Okay, this is Saturday now. And so Friday, I got $1,000. Saturday, And I hide cash all around. I got in the car and I got in my desk and in my suit, which I never wear my suits anymore, in the pockets and whatever. And so I'm cleaning out my drawer. And I'll be down, and I always put, and mainly all this cash is from my winnings because you know how I am with scratch off. I win lots of money all the time. Why do I do that? Because I say I do. That I don't care what the damn odds are. Okay, that I'm a winner. I love saying that I'm a winner. Yeah, I love winning money. I'm not in. Oh, the odds are 1 in a million. I don't give a hoot about what the odds are. We have risen above odds. Okay. We have risen above the norm. We have risen above other people's opinion. We only care about God's opinion. So I'm redoing my socks and shit. I reach in and I got 10 $100 bills in the bottom of my sock drawer. And I go, this is so cool. I forgot about them before I went to Europe and whatever that I put it in there. And I go, oh, this is so cool. So there's 2,000. And on Sunday, I go to a grocery store I normally don't go to, but my son is there, and it's just the way it worked out that he is there. And I look and I go, oh, a scratch off machine. So I put in $100 and I scratch off. I win 500. I said, cool. I think this is my lucky day with these. And just because I said that, it made it. So I ended up putting $200 in. I won 2 500s, 1 200, and 150. And this lady at the front desk who was paying me the cash then, and I'm saying, I just need $100 bills. And so she goes, you want again? You want to, oh my God, 500 again. And so I netted out of it $1,050. Bingo, got my 3,000. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's because this is what I asked for. God gave me this. It's not me doing it, but me asking for it without any stuff there, without the committee telling me something, or I can't get that, or whatever. But you got to believe. It's about believing and expecting and allowing, your good to come to you. So my one son, end of the story now, my youngest son texts a group and says, hey, since I already won, you can just send me the $1,000 now. So on Sunday, I'm with my one son, and it's an envelope. So I had this because I knew this was going to all happen. And I have a white envelope. It's from Santa to my son, put his name in. Inside a white a page that says, my son's name, Merry Christmas, love, Santa, and folded in there are 10 $100 bills. So on Sunday, I put on my son's desk at work that, and he comes home then, and he calls me and said, my God, what the heck, And I said, well, Johnny said the winner should get $1,000, my youngest son. And so you won. And the other 2 sons, I just this morning FedEx them each $1,000 cash, $100 bills, and they're going to receive that, and then I'm going to tell them, oh, you won. It's all just fun, It's just all fun. It's all abundance, and start with, if you have a little bit of a challenge, start with $10 each or whatever, but have fun, enjoy life. So with that was a lot for normally I don't share so much, but I had so much to share today because the magic just keeps on coming. And so thoughts about any of that, or what's going on with you? Yeah, Stephen.
I think that's a great message today. Hey, everybody at the Master Heart family. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the space. Am I on mute? Probably. Am I on mute?
No, we can hear you. Very good. You're Mr. Technology, Steve Jobs. Here we come, baby.
I'm working hard on it. But I really love the topic today is seeing in the unseen, because that really does have, godlike qualities to it, because, we don't get to see God, or, we get to talk to him, but that's like faith and belief in the system and what we're trying to do. So if you don't have faith and belief in what you're doing, then maybe you're on the wrong track. So let's get on the right track by, having vision, having, these things that we maybe don't always get to tangibly touch, be part of our regular day routine and just, believe it. It's going to happen. It's
Yeah.
God's timing. I know God's timing is
Yeah.
not my timing, but
Yeah.
it'll happen when it's
Yeah.
supposed to, and that's the blessing.
Yeah.
That is the blessing.
That's beautiful, Stephen. Yeah, I'm into that. Great. Other thoughts, comments? Yeah. Hey, Melanie.
So I went to Phoenix for my alphabetic recertification this weekend, and it was just so funny how everybody, was afraid of like flying, and with the election being so close, and really freaking out and thinking I was going to have a horrible trip. And I just, I'm me. I expect the magic. Well, I expect exactly what I want, and I didn't want to really be bothered. Like on the plane, I actually wanted to be alone. I wanted to be able to sit
Yeah.
alone, and
Mm.
sure enough, on all except for my final flight home, there was one lady who was sitting by the window, and I had to sit on the other end, which was fine. I love sitting on the window, but she seemed like she
Yeah.
really needed it, and that was fine. And she didn't really talk to me, and it was all good. But it
Yeah.
was a great flight. All of them were so smooth, and just that was nothing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I knew I was going to win the Alphaboticist of the Year award. I just knew it, and so I did.
Wow.
But I tied with Clark Reddick, and I was like, "Damn it, Clark! You took my thunder!" And then, I mean, the committee really got me with that one. I was like, "Oh no, shut up!" And so then I just turned it around, and I started thinking, how wonderful is it that there are two alphabeticists that are seen worthy enough, that many
Yeah.
people see worthy enough in our community to vote and nominate us both, and for both of us to win. So me and
Right.
Clark had a really cute we had our fists up in our
Yeah.
awards and everything
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And so it
Oh,
was
that's great.
beautiful. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, congratulations, Melanie. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
Alpha Biotics is really, you can look it up, and it's really cool. They don't do adjustments, they do alignments. And I just had one done on Saturday, and it's part of the answers for me for good health. And because for us to have good health, the number one step to have good health is ask for better feeling thoughts. And then just breathe deeply and drink water, and you'll get the thoughts that will lead you and direct you to everything you want, to include like Alpha Biotics, to include our with Pharmanex, and with their scanners and their pen products. And so, those things I literally attracted. And then the wonderful people behind all of them, like Melanie, okay, and like Carolyn. And so it's like, yeah, this is just, it's a magical life, and we get to call it the way we want it. And it all starts from inside us. This is an inside job, the way we think and the way we feel. Yeah.
Oh, and this is my 15-year pin. I got my 15-year pin.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
fantastic.
Right.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. That is sweet to know. Yeah, I didn't know what it was there, but so thanks for showing us that. That's great. Yeah. And Joy, I love your words behind there, calm and confident,
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is a pre-surgery day.
Oh,
Oh,
So I'm
Good.
finally they're gonna go in and detach, reattach the bicep and clean up anything else needs cleaning up and stuff. So I
Right. Pre-wellness day.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's getting a little nerving a little bit, but I just keep reminding myself of being back out, lifting weights, hang gliding, pickleball,
pickleball.
living my
Yeah.
life the way I'm meant to live my life.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is God. And so when things we can manage most of our health and have good health, and we have someone that does the beating of our hearts, and so we're basically taken care of. But remember, the mankind here has humanity has created amazing things, like us to be together right now. It's all a miracle. You need electricity and all kinds of stuff, the computers and whatever, and we're able to communicate like this, and that's why everything is a blessing, to include the doctors. And so when certain things are, hey, just got out of and it started like with Joey. It was like, hey, I want to lift the most weights and everything, and now he's calm and confident. And it's, I don't need to lift the highest weights or whatever. I just want to lift the weights that I enjoy. I want to enjoy like pickleball now. I don't need to be the best and the winner. And, we're all winners. And so just like my three sons are winners of the contest before the contest even
That's
started.
good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, that we're all winners. And so and with Melanie that day to share that privilege and that honor, it's like, this is so cool. I get to share this with someone, and the way that you turned it around. It's how do I reframe it to the way I want it? Because then as I think about the way I want it, then it's only possible to get what I want. If I'm just thinking about what I want and feeling so good about what I desire. Yeah, God. Other
Really quick,
thoughts?
Melanie, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Did you say it's called Alpha Biotics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Alpha
Yeah.
biotics. It's all
Okay,
one word,
thank
but
you.
alpha
Thank
pertaining
you.
to brainwave frequencies, alpha frequency, and biotics pertaining to the body.
I like that alignment versus adjustment.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
resets the brain. It balances out the brain, brings it out of a fight or flight stress state and back into your rest and digest mode. So then it aligns you with your spirit, your
Interesting.
mind, body.
Awesome. Congratulations
Doggy.
again. That's
Thank
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And they have it around the country, and you just Google it, and you probably will have someone near you to
Yeah, you
do
can
that
go to
now.
alphabioticinfo.com and that will give you the main directory. It's the main website.
Thank you.
Cool. There you go.
Love
Yeah. And basically, so instead of adjustment, and again, Melanie, best that I can describe it is that they take your head, and you're laying down, they take your head and kind of readjust it, put it in a certain thing, and then they just pull. And when they pull, what happens is everything gets aligned. That I used to have terrible right back problems, and I don't anymore. And I've gone and done everything, and Alpha Biotics the first time my back was on a pain. It's just unreal. And what it does, I'm balancing the mind and everything.
Causes you to
Yeah.
de-tense from the core, really. So that's why it helps with that pain from tension.
Yeah, beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And yeah, so and again, we can have that all, so why don't we, because of time here, let's get into this, and this is a really good exercise that will help you to really start seeing the unseen, and the unseen is really what we want. And so before we start, you can just kind of look around the room, because I want you to be familiar, and when with your eyes closed, I want you to pick out something in the room, and then we're going to go through our senses to include our sixth sense, and that we're going to be able to see how it is, okay, which is really just the old way of our accumulated thought of how it is, and then how we want to smell, how we want to taste right now, whatever. And so ask for your imagination just to expand here, your creativity to expand. And I would encourage all of us to just close your eyes. It's easier to go within. Again, the law of correspondence is everything that's going on within, and we're going to improve everything within us. And so let's just close our eyes, relax, and breathe in deeply. And breathe out. Just relax. Breathe in the breath of God. And breathe out, and just let anything that has troubled you, any fears, just blow them out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Oh, and just get so comfortable. The meek shall inherit the earth, and we are meek now, at ease in a pure state of allowing. Breathe in Breathe in all that you want. And breathe out and just smile and relax and relax the top of your head. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your neck and your shoulders. Oh, take those worries, those funny little fear things, and just take them off of your shoulders. Take the weight of the world off now. Breathe in. Breathe in love. And as you breathe out, just relax your arms, relax your chest, your lungs, relax that beautiful, loving heart of yours. Just let it relax. As you breathe in now, breathe in abundance. This is what this world is, and what you are, and what you can have and live now. Abundance. And just relax, relax, relax your stomach, relax all your beautiful organs that create such beautiful physical health for you. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet. And breathe in relaxation now. And have it flow all the way from the top of your head, relaxation all the way down your body, out your toes, and you are now completely relaxed, at ease, in love, and at one with the divine. And just continue to breathe in. And now we're going to go to our 12 senses. We're going to go to the first one of seeing. Just imagine what's in your space, the room you're in. Just remember on whatever you saw, maybe your computer, your desk, a wall, a picture, and just see that. And now think of what you want to see. That beautiful painting, this beautiful painting that has, it's in the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo made it with the two hands, the hand of man and the hand of God. And just see that touching each other now, and you reaching out and touching God. Just see that hand of God, the essence of God, the loving energy touching you now. And see your bright future. See yourself in 2025. Oh, it feels so beautiful. And all the abundance, the laughter. Just see yourself connecting more deeply with yourself, with your loved ones, the people that you work with, that you play with, your clients, your business, just thriving, and just see what that means. See the checks, look at your bank account and see the thousands of dollars in it. Just see what you want. Not a wall anymore with a picture on it, but see the way you want you to be. Yeah. So happy, just skipping along your lighted path. And now think about what you're hearing right now. So my voice of the divine, flowing through me to you. And then just in the silence, see if you can hear anything going on in your world right now. I hear my clock ticking, tick, tick, tick. And now I want you to hear the angels singing as you're on your lighted path. Hear the angels singing. Hear the harps playing. Hear the compliments. Hear the yeses. Hear all the things you want. The loving words coming to you. Hear them from others. So beautiful to expand our hearing to beyond this world to what we want. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now smell, and just smell right now what's in the room. Maybe not much of anything. Maybe you smell the freshness of outside. But now imagine smelling a beautiful rose, the beautiful smell of that rose. Oh, it smells so good. You're enhancing your senses now. See better. You can see beyond this world. You can hear beyond it. You can smell beyond it. Maybe a chocolate factory. Or maybe a bakery. Oh, wow, that really smells good. um, and now think of what you're tasting right now. What's the taste in your mouth? Just, yeah, being able to taste that. And probably doesn't, not too much exciting, but maybe put a piece of chocolate in your mouth and taste that. Or taste that bread in that bag of bakery. Taste that. Mm. Taste the sweetness of a spring day. Just loving on how we're able to enhance the way that we taste now. Their beautiful tongues. Yeah. Taste all those things that are delicious. Maybe a peach. Oh, maybe your coffee. Yeah, and let's go deeper within now. In your touch, the fifth sense of your touching. And how you touch, and just think about how your body feels right now. Your physical body and your sense of touch. And now just imagine a loved one standing in front of you and have them walk up to you and have them embrace you, hug you. Oh my goodness. The embrace of a loved one of the finest ways to touch that there is. Ooh. Maybe the touch of a warm shower, a warm bath. Just enjoy the sensations that are flowing to you now, creating with your imagination the way you want to smell, taste, and hear, and see, and touch. It's all so marvelous, so divine. We can literally create our physical environment into this paradise, into what we want right here in this all-powerful moment. And now let's go to the 11th or 6th sense, actually the 12th sense, from the 11th to the 12th. And that is the sense of us and our connection with the divine, our intuition, and God coming to us now. Just feel your intuition. You got anything going on there? Not too much right now. Now call in God. Yeah, let's call in God to make you bright, lighten you up, guiding you and just feeling the love of God in you and through you and all around you now. And now for the 12th sense, for you, reaching out to God, feeling God, breathing God in the presence of the divine with each one of us now, communicating on what we want. And we want a long and happy and healthy and wealthy life. And it flows to us now. We love that we can ask for that, and it now flows to us in magical and amazing, miraculous ways. And call forth well-being from the divine. Call forth health and wealth and success from the divine. And you are just soaking now, immersed in these loving thoughts that go out to the divine and are now being answered instantly. And well-being flows to you. Health, wealth, and success flows to you. More freedom. Feel that freedom as you ask for freedom. Instantly, freedom comes to you. And now ask for more easy money. And yes, and just send it out there and have it come back instantly. That more money flows to you now, more easy money. Oh, it feels so good to be so abundant, so prosperous, so wealthy. We love that, love that, love. And we call forth now, because we can, we have the ability to do this as nothing else in the universe does. We call for an easier life, the easy life, the fun life, the playful life. Oh, and instantly your prayer is being answered, received, and then answered. And it's flowing to you. The easy life, the playful, the fun life is flowing to you now. And now call for more love in your life. And it is received instantly. And now back to you, feel the love in your life, your pure love. Feel that love from the divine to you. You are only love. You're made from love. And now call forth joy. You're just so happy. You smile, you laugh. Your belly laughs now. It's just all coming to you as you ask for more joy, to raise your vibration to that of your desires and that of your inner being, of God and all that is. You're vibrating at one. You've risen above and leading the good life now, the promised life now, the abundant life now. Breathe in. And breathe out. Oh, just feeling all this love, all this joy. And now call forth the white dove of peace. And see the white dove of peace come to you from the divine, flowing into your thoughts, peaceful feelings, peace throughout your body now. Ease throughout your body now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we call forth from the divine enlightenment, the highest vibrational being of beings that we can be. And we ask to be more enlightened. And our prayer is received and instantly answered. And you, right now, have just become more enlightened, more understanding of this life and who you are in this beautiful world and why you're here. And with the answers and solutions to have your dreams flow to you gently like a beautiful mountain river. That stream is continuously flowing to you now of enlightenment. Feel the whiteness within you, the white light. It's just white all around you in your mind and your brain. You just see now, you hear, you smell, you touch, you taste, and you are the divine. Breathe in. At one with all that is. And for this, we give such great thanks for who we are and this amazing ability to ask, have the Father do the work, and for us then to receive this abundant life, this bounty. Our harvest has come in. And I'm going to count now from 3 down to 1. And on 1, you're going to open up your eyes and just feel on top of the world. Feel better than you ever had. Feel the love and the warmth of all there is surrounding you, in you, through you, and all around you. And 3, and the 3 for your mind, your body, and your spirit. And it's together as one, creating as one now of all of your dreams coming true. And 2, that the 2 of you, you and your higher power, are now together, connected in this beautiful tapestry, in this beautiful life. And now, again, on the count of 1, we'll open up our eyes and feel so good, feel so refreshed, just loving that life now comes to us the way that we have asked. And 1, we awaken and welcome this beautiful, beautiful life. And so it is. Amen. Yeah. Wow. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
All right. Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need. And all those unwanted things just went bye-bye. And if we see the wanted and everything, we see the blessing and everything. So beautiful. Any thoughts, comments about that experience of seeing the unseen? Now you have.
I tasted a 7-Eleven Slurpee and Chinese food.
Great, yeah. Whatever rings your bell, girl. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, let's finish off with a little song. Huh? We like to laugh and have more fun. We like
We
to
like
to
to
laugh
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 and
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 have
have
more
more
have more
fun.
fun, for we are the seeing ones.
For
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 we
we
are
we
are
the
the
are the
seeing
seeing
ones.
ones.
ones. Seeing the unseen is the name of the game. Seeing
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 the
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 unseen
unseen
is
is the
the
unseen
name
name
of
is
of
the
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 name of the
game.
game.
game. Manifesting is our middle name.
Manifesting is
Manifesting
our
our
middle
middle
name.
name. Creating the scene is our divine right. Creating the
Creating the scene
scene,
is our divine
our
right.
divine right. As we shine in God's light. As
As
we
we
shine
shine in
in
God's light.
God's light. Sound off, seeing the unseen. Sound
Sound off, seeing the
off, seeing the
unseen.
unseen. Sound off, seeing the unseen. Sound
Sound off, seeing
off,
the
seeing the
unseen.
unseen. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I would like to point out all three of you guys are on mute.
She's giving
Oh
it
my
to you.
God, I didn't know that.
Oh,
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 thanks,
that's too
Michelle.
funny. Well, I love you all and enjoy and know that everything you want is coming your way, starting right now.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Michelle.
Love
Thanks,
you.
Dr. Hank.
That's okay, Sean. Great seeing you.